On Monday, September 24th, 2018, a unique 6-day-long conference was completed in a beautiful village of Fuzine in Croatia. More than 50 asylum seekers, including an international team of facilitators, humanitarian and faith-based activists from 12 countries, including the countries of the origin of the asylum seekers such as Egypt and Afghanistan and Iraq and Syria and Iran, came together to wrestle with a number of burning questions that asylum seekers in Croatia and in Europe are facing daily in their prolonged processes of waiting between interviews and issuing of the final government decision to their requests to stay permanently in Croatia.
I talked about the basics of human dignity, about the understanding of the Western culture. But for me, most of all, were the personal discussions with the participants, to hear the difficult stories, to hear the challenges that they are facing, to hear the challenging of the implementations of different asylum systems.
Yesterday was challenging but good. There's a lot of raw emotion there. And it's important, I think, that particularly people like myself who work in policy hear frustrations from people and hear, what is the changes that we need to put in place, what methods need to change. But people are open, they are addressing issues, they are happy to share their questions. I don't think I've ever been at a conference where people are so happy to do Q&A with you and ask questions and keep asking questions as well, and even asking for follow-up. So there is no problem with people not wanting to get involved. People are really, really involved here, which is fantastic.
Some of the times that were the most special to me throughout this weekend was talking one-on-one with the people that have come here and are trying to make a new home. Learning their stories made me realize that there's nothing really different between us and them. They hope for the same things and they dream for the same things, and their hearts break the same way, and it's hard, and it really helped me connect with them.
In all the years when I experienced Rome, it was never so obvious what renewing our minds does to a person. At the end of no more than 5 very long, intense days, we basically saw changed people, like obvious, hit us in the face. All of a sudden they started laughing, they started smiling. Hope was on their faces, hope was inside of them. As part of the team, I don't think I want more than that.
It was an amazing time of fellowship, of different community levels, different music, and it was a time that was just well worth every minute that we had here. It was energetic, it was tiring, it was difficult, it was rewarding. It was an amazing time that we want to just encourage each other, encourage them to be here and be successful.
I saw something different because, for example, Muslim people and Christian talk to each other, and we bring peace, and some people who had a conflict start to talk with each other, and we were crying, we were dancing, we were laughing together, and it's very good for make a bridge and make a trust between people.
but I've definitely felt the presence of God. I felt that people are understanding what we're about, that this is different to other conferences, that actually we do it because we love them, because we want to model Jesus in their lives and our lives as well. And also there's a level of honesty here that I haven't experienced before, which is also really quite refreshing. It's challenging for me being British, who avoids some conflict, but actually it's also incredibly good, I think, for all of us to have those honest conversations, to be able to sit down and talk about faith freely, actually. And it reminds me again, sometimes it's us as believers that have a problem sharing our faith. Sometimes we are worried about what people think, when actually they just want to know what we think at the end of the day.
The greatest encouragement was to regain the trust of these people. This week, really, we build trust, we recover our relationships. I sense that they have trusted us, we have trusted them, and we have reached the level where we can continue to minister to one another and really accomplish the mission that the Lord has put on our hearts.
I believe that this forum was not just an event. This forum was a journey, a beginning, that we all are moving forward with courage and hope. Therefore, I would like to say, as a conclusion of this Rome Integration Forum, to be continued.
Incredible. There are some amazing people here with different opinions and are able to disagree well, and I think that's also been quite refreshing as well, that people have very heated conversations but very respectful conversations as well at the same time. And there are a number of challenges going forward. I would hope that we can put together something that is a great document that's helpful, that does have some solutions we can take to, whether that's government or NGOs, or whether that's people setting up their own sorts of charities to help. But it is important that we keep hearing their experience, not because we want to say, hey, look at what we're doing, but actually because these are people and they have real stories and real lives that don't always get told.
This was a powerful and a beautiful experience. I believe a beginning of something that we, God willing, will do in future too. We need to give a voice to refugees, asylum seekers, those people who are asking us to help them receive the international protection in Europe or in any other country of the world.